Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Becca with House of Lenormand. Today is Friday, July 26, 2019, and this reading is to see what's coming up for William Barr for the month of August. So I did a box spread for him. Let's go ahead and dive into this together. On the first row, we see the cross, the snake, the rider. On this second row here, we have the mountain, the man, and the child. And then on the third row here, we see the crossroads, the ring, and the anchor. So we see that there's some really troublesome, burdensome news coming in, like big trouble. There's news coming in about big trouble. He's creating some sort of a blockage or a delay for a child. And then we can see that there's been multiple agreements or multiple contracts that are secure. So he may have secured different contracts or different agreements. This way here, we see that there's difficult burden, pain, guilt, and an obstruction, and some really difficult choices. It's almost like the guilt and the burden is being delayed on the choice, on which route it's going to go. We could see that he has made a commitment or a promise to lie and or betray here. And there's news coming in that has to do with securing a child, making sure that they are secure. So what this is looking like, if he may be obstructing for a child, or he may be creating small obstacles, or it could be both. And it looks to be like there's a burdensome agreement or a burdensome relationship here, and multiple lies, and a persistence of lying, persistently lying on all fronts, and persistently blocking and impeding things from moving forward. Some of the obstacles do get cleared up, but it's like he's creating more obstacles everywhere. They may be small, but it's like he's creating obstacles everywhere. So, you know, delays. I already said a continuation of lying on all fronts, but there's news coming in about a partnership or an agreement, and I'm wondering if he's obstructing because there's news coming in about this child, and there's a possibility of guilt and handcuffs for this person right here, whoever this is, whether that be Junior or Ivanka or Jared, most likely Junior. There's big trouble coming in for Junior, so it looks like he's just creating obstacles and delays, because this person is guilty, because the child, the cross knight's here, so that's a guilty child. So, and there's a burdensome commitment, so that's guilt and handcuffs here, and a burdensome commitment, a painful agreement, regretting some sort of an agreement, but he's kind of chained himself to this, and this relationship or this agreement is permanent. It's fairly stable. It's not going anywhere, but there's betraying an agreement or an agreement to lie, or he's lying for some sort of an agreement that he may have, some sort of a contract or a partnership. Yeah, it's looking like whoever this person is, he's doing all this up here so that this person can remain secure, stable, so that this person can reach their goal, so that this news here doesn't come in. But it looks like if you follow this line right here, it looks like there's still really bad news coming in for this person here, whoever this is, whether this is Junior, or I'm getting the sense that this is Junior. Like there's really bad news coming in for Junior. Guilt, burdens, regret, punishment, lies, deceit, betrayal, and that's the news coming in. The news that's being delivered is this. and it's being delivered to this child. It's almost like persistent lying on multiple fronts, and then guilt and handcuffs here, delivering the handcuffs to this kid. But then it's almost like he's creating obstacles everywhere for it. But it ends here in the anchor. The anchor is something that is safe, secure, persistent. It's not going anywhere. In matters of time, this is 1 year minimum. 1 year minimum. So maybe he's made some sort of an agreement to continue to delay and block this person from getting in trouble for a year. But I don't even know if this person is still being investigated. I think they are. I think we just found out in the Mueller testimony that there's still 25 ongoing cases. That they're still ongoing. I'm not seeing the fox here, so I can't say if this person's being investigated, but either way, this person here is receiving all this bad news right here, is being delivered to them. Not sure if this is speaking about time, though, as if, you know, he's trying to block for another year, because this is 1 year minimum. The mountain is 3 years. And then the mountain knights to the anchor. So that's talking about a permanent obstacle. So he may be trying to create a permanent obstacle to keep this from being delivered here to this child. Multiple permanent obstacles to keep this child from getting this news right here. I'm also seeing, yeah, but there's, if you knight the mountain, it knights here. So even though he's creating permanent obstacles, the message still comes in, the news still comes in, the visitor still comes, it still gets delivered. It may just take a little bit longer, but he's trying to create permanent obstacles, whether those are small obstacles or really, really large obstacles, to make sure that this child is safe. Yeah, that's what I'm getting out of this one. Let me go ahead and pull cards for Junior, and I'll be right back. Hey everyone, this one is for Junior in August 2019, and we have the mice, the book, and the ring. We have the fish, the man, and the bouquet, and then we have on the last row the woman, the key, and the dog. So we can see that there was an agreement made to keep a secret, corrupt secret. This could be a criminal conspiracy, an agreement to steal, to take away, to corrupt, to erode. This was money that was used as a gift and an important female friend. So I'm wondering if this is talking about Hope Hicks and their agreement here for the payments for the affair that his dad had, the important agreement that they had here. And here's the corrupt friend here. There was a financial payment that was made that's really, really important, and there was an agreement to keep it secret between him and a woman that's a close friend, and there's important corruption here. The secret was revealed. If we follow this line here, the secret was revealed by her, so we know that Hope Hicks gave up the goods on everything. And on this row here, we have the agreement for the gift, and here's the friend for a happy friend. I'm not seeing the snake, so I can't say if there was some sort of a betrayal. The snake did show up in Barr's readings, so perhaps the obstacles that he's trying to create is because the news that's coming in is that they have him guilty on charges for lying, and the betrayal may be coming in from, if this is Hope Hicks, you know, because it's an important female friend. And here's the payments, money that was gifted, the payments. For some reason, I can't shake it that Barr is covering for this kid. I just can't shake that. It's like, I don't know. I know that he can't, because the FEC violations are a federal crime, correct? So even if SDNY has it, it's up to Barr whether he's going to block and obstruct, correct? I mean, let me know down in the comments section below. I'd be more than happy to hear what you have to say, because I know that he has no jurisdiction over SDNY. He can't touch them. But if they're bringing charges on this guy that are federal, then perhaps Barr can still block. See what I'm saying? Because that showed up that he was blocking in the last reading. That's why I'm thinking he's blocking for this guy, because the agreement, the secret agreement that they had, the partnership to keep a secret about the corruption and the payments, the financial payments that were given here from this important female friend, well, that secret got revealed, you know. So this could also be saying that he's really worried and anxious about a friend here. You know, like he's nail biting and crapping his pants. Because this person, you know, I don't see the birds, so I can't say if she talked, but, you know, they have the voicemails and all that stuff. So whatever he was keeping secret got revealed, and that revelation had to do with the partnership, the agreement for payment here. So yeah, that's all I have. I'm going to wrap this up before I make it too long. And the next video I'm going to do is Javanka. I'm going to put those two together in one video, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Thanks. Bye. Okay, everyone, welcome back. You know what? That box spread was just showing for Junior, was just showing Hope Hicks and the secret agreement that they had to keep that secret about the financial payment that was made, and the corruption, and he's kind of like, you know, crapping his pants about it. I decided to do a double line of 5 and ask the question about what's coming up for him this month in August. So let's go through this together. We have the Tower, the Bouquet, the Snake, the Fox, and the Coffin. We have the Lilies, the Stars, the Ship, the Mountain, and the what is this? The Cross. So on this first row, we can see there's a court, an institution. This could be the government. They have the gift and the lies to cover it up here. The betraying, the fraud, and then there's some sort of an end. So that could be saying that the courts have everything that they need for him as far as these gifts go, and the conspiracy to lie and cover it up. So the case is closed on that. On this bottom row here, we see that there's some sort of something that has been preserved on technology. You know, so that could be the voicemail or whatever else they have. Could be emails, even though I don't see the birds for voicemail. I don't see the letter for like an email or a fax, but something's been preserved here, and it's on technology. There's something going on with a venture overseas or going on a trip, but that's delayed. And then there's a burden here, like a delayed guilt or delayed burden. Perhaps they're just going to wait to catch him. On the previous reading, the one that we did for Barr, it showed the anchor on the very, very, very bottom corner of that box spread. The anchor is 1 year minimum. But the mountain is 3 months. So it looks like they may have already found him guilty, case closed, because they have everything. And there's something going on with an institution that's overseas. This could be a foreign government. I'm not seeing any money cards here, so I can't say if there's a bank. I just see an institution or an enterprise that's foreign. This could quite possibly be that there's other recordings or whatever for, you know, a tower overseas. The gifts have been delayed, or the gifts have been blocked, and there's guilty for lying. The investigation may have been delayed, or could be delayed, or they will wait to arrest him. Even though I'm not seeing the ring, they could be waiting another 3 months perhaps, because this is patience. The Lilies don't happen quickly. This is, it takes time. So, and this is 3 months. These don't function as time cards, but for timing, they're not quick. They don't act very quickly. But this is 3 months. And this is a couple of months, you know, like a month or two. But they have him right here. He's going to be facing some serious legal trouble here. This is all legal trouble. And they're just waiting because they have everything preserved. Yeah, the fraud has been preserved on a piece of technology, whether that's a hard drive, a soft drive, or I'm sorry, a hard drive, a thumb drive, a CD, a conversation that was recorded, but it's been preserved. The fraud has been preserved. So they're just waiting. They're just waiting, and he's about to head into a crap ton of legal trouble, even though we're perceiving it as case closed, because it closed out. But they, I believe, were able to identify everybody that was in that group. And in his reading, it showed that he was kind of crapping his pants about a female friend and gift payment, money that was used as a gift, and an agreement that he had with a woman to make that payment. And he's a bit nervous about it because it showed the mice, the book, and the ring on that previous reading. So that's like criminal conspiracy that was kept secret, and he's really, really, really freaking nervous about it. Even though we're seeing case closed, they're waiting. If this is the courts, they're waiting. They're going to give him a little bit of time. A little bit of time. Possibly 3 months, you know? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But in the original Grand Tableau I did in April, it showed somebody leaving in October. The courts showed up in the month of July, and that showed the arrest for Epstein in July. I don't see any August cards here. This is September for the bouquet. This is July, so maybe towards the end of the month. If we're looking at time, this would be the end of July. 7 July at the end of the month. You know, I don't know, but they're waiting. We're going to have to see how that plays out. But they have everything that they need, so they close the case, but he's heading into some serious legal trouble. Serious legal trouble. He may be trying to go on a trip, and he's not able to with the ship and the coffin. He may not be able to. I think a couple of readings ago when I did a Grand Tableau on Junior, it showed arrest at an airport, but he landed on the very last column of the tableau, and that arrest showed before him. So he wasn't directly around it, but he knighted to it. So I'm wondering if they're going to wait till the end of the month. I'm not sure. We're going to have to see how that plays out. But I think this is coming for him. He's going to have serious legal troubles. Serious legal troubles. And like I said, he may be trying to go on a trip, and he can't. This is going away. Even here, if you look here directly, this is going on a trip, delayed, bad. Knighted here, not going on a trip. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Watch out for, let's see if anything happens towards the end of the month with this and this. Let's see if anything develops towards the end of the month, or if it's in 3 months. I'm just guessing here at this point, but that's the end of the month. This is 3 months, but wherever it is that he's planning to go, he doesn't make it. He does not make it. There's a delay, and he just can't. He can't leave. So yeah, I'm going to cut that off here. I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.